morning, good morning, good morning. It's time to rise and shine. Today's Wednesday, and it's a big one. And there's always a lot going on. And I keep telling everybody that we don't have time. We don't have time. We're already behind. We're already on top of the snow is already here, but spring is already on the horizon. So you didn't move, especially when it's cold and you don't want to move. You really need to move. Because when you move now in winter, you are in preparation for spring, to spring forward, and summer, which is growth, massive growth. And so the more prepared that you are in winter, the bigger your cup can hold in spring and summer. And so, especially today, it feels a lot more colder this morning than normal. So it's got to be somewhere in the 20s, has to be, because it's nippy out there. Today I want to talk to you guys about a topic that I think it's important and I think it's ready for you guys to learn. Time. Blue collar. Everybody that works like this, right? Blue collar. Time is money. Okay, everyone catches that concept. I think I don't need to go into depth with that one. Entrepreneurials, millionaires, and billionaires. Time is indispensable. Time is the wealthiest asset that they have. Time you can never get back. You can lose $1 billion, you can file bankruptcy 7 times, and you can still get $1 billion. You can get it back. But time you can't. So that's why millionaires and billionaires, all of their thinking, decision making is based off of time. What they can leverage other people's time, other people's experiences, recruiting people. This is all just, that's there. So that's their paradigm, is that time is the most valuable thing that they have. It's the biggest asset and decision maker that they make. And now what I'm going to tell you is teach you how to use time from this perspective. Okay? This perspective, not me, not Afa, this from here. I think all of you have realized now that in 9 months, by about April, I think it was ish, it'll be 1 year. But in 9 months, we probably collapsed 9 years worth of affordable housing, tiny houses, ripple effect, county, regional work. And what I'm trying to show you, me and Araya are showing you how to consciously collapse time, and more specifically, how to consciously control time. Everybody can do this because time is a human concept. It's not eternal. It's not an eternal concept. It's human. You could tell by 12 months, which is wrong, and 365 and a quarter days, and every 4 years there's a leap year, and every time zone is weird around Easter Island, New Zealand, and around the whole planet. Just if you look at that alone, you could already tell that a human made it, that God didn't make it. It's a human concept. It's not a God concept. It's not eternal. So if it changes, it ain't real, basically. So on the blue collar, we think it's real. It's not. On the millionaire, billionaire, it's very valuable. It's still not real. Okay, from here, you can learn how to not just control time by default. You can learn how to control time consciously. And that's the example that Araya and I are trying to teach. This is one of the principles that we're trying to teach. If you guys watch us long enough, or come to any city council, which we've been to every last one of them, or any planning, or you see us in church and we're singing and she's running the sound booth, or you see us in any community dinner, or you see us outside, just in the grocery store or something, and you come talk to us, we're not collapsing, we're not controlling time through default. We are controlling time consciously. And that's one of the biggest lessons that I'm hoping and bringing more to the forefront for all of you guys. Okay? Here's an example of you controlling time by default. Time flies by when you're having fun. You have a lot of fun, 4 hours goes by, you don't even know what happened. That's you controlling time. You're just not doing it consciously. You're doing it by default. You're enjoying it. When you come back, it's 4 hours later. You don't want to go home because you're having a lot of fun. That's you controlling time. You're just doing it by default. Muscle memory. I drive a lot. Sometimes I drive, my mind is somewhere else, but my body is muscle memory driving. And half an hour later, I come back to my body and I look down and say, oh, how did I even get here? How did I not even crash? I don't even remember any sign, just muscle default. It just does its thing while your mind is off meditating somewhere else. That's not something you should do. That's just what happens sometimes. So I know some of you can relate to that. That's also you collapsing time and space. We'll talk about space later. That's another human concept. You collapsing time, but you're doing it by default. You're not doing it consciously, you're doing it unconsciously. There's a lot of other examples of unconscious. By default, you are controlling time. You just don't know you are. And so what we're hoping to set an example for all of you is that 9 months worth of this kind of intensity and direction and persistence and fortitude and confidence with certainty. This example that you see of what happens in a short period of time when you know how to use alchemy and herd cats. There's a lot of spiritual principles at work, and that's why you see the results that you're seeing. Not by Alpha and not by Araya, but something else inside, working with us and through us. If any of you have been there at council, or if any of you have been there at community dinners, you know what we are talking about. And hopefully we're setting up an example for you guys to just see that we all have the ability to consciously collapse time, control time, move past, present, and future into now. And we're just hoping that you can use the example of affordable housing and tiny houses on wheels and regional, the energy and persistence and determination that we have, the loyalty and trust that's happening, the genuine authenticity of the intention behind it, all these principles as a shining example of what you can do too. Christ said something like that before. He said, all that I have done, you can do and more. And so when you believe in that type of consciousness, you can see it. And hopefully we're being a decent example. We're not perfect either, but I wouldn't claim to be perfect on my outer. Let's just say it like that. But you can collapse time. And so we hope that the 9 months that you've seen us do things is a shining example of what you can do, because eventually that principle will be transferred. There'll be a torch that lights, and then right now it's collapsing time. There's 30 people, then there'll be 50, then there'll be 70, then there'll be 80, then there'll be 100, then there'll be 150, etc., etc., etc. And the more attention goes, energy flows and it grows. So if I can place 30, 50, 100 people's eyes upon a problem, we're going to solve it. If 50 to 100 people can focus on a problem and come up with solutions, you can solve anything. I told this to a sister yesterday. If you can herd cats, then you can solve any problem. Any problem down here. Any problem in this county we can solve. We the people, we can solve it. You just got to learn how to herd cats. That's not that easy. We're getting better at it, but you know. So one of the principles that I hope that we are teaching with all of you as you watch what we are doing is you need to learn how to consciously collapse time. 10 years worth of work in 1 year. 10 lifetimes worth of work in 1 lifetime. And it's not really lifetime, it's more like parallel lives, simultaneous. It's more like that, because as soon as you forgive something in this lifetime, it just ripples off to every last one of them. And again, it's conscious. It's not default, it's conscious. And so hopefully that makes a little bit more sense. So that's today's lesson on a random Wednesday at probably 20 or 15 degrees. I don't know how cold it is. It feels super cold, so it's somewhere in there. And I hope we can be a small light for each of you to consciously If you see something that you want shifted inside of Siskiyou County, or where you are right now, just visualize it in the future, grab that frequency, bring it into this moment right now, and ring that tone. I hope that makes a lot of sense. It's a tuning fork principle. If you have a tuning fork and someone else has the same tuning fork, no matter what the distance is, as soon as I ring it, that other tuning fork rings at the same frequency, and you ring at the same frequency. So if you have the vision of what you want Siskiyou County to look like in about 6 months, 1 year, year and a half, 2 years, that vision has a tuning fork on it. Now you just copy, bring it over here, paste, take the tuning fork and ring it. What's going to end up happening is that everything around it that doesn't ring at this frequency melts away. And everything that does ring at this frequency magnetically gets attracted. That's why the people gather, because there's something inside that's ringing, and they're coming. And everybody that's don't like that ringing, they're automatically like a magnet repelled simultaneously. That's just the way it always works. So hopefully that makes some sense to somebody out there on Wednesday. If you follow us more, I still have to get the city council's summary for Monday night up and running for you, and I still have to get the community dinner, this is part 2, up and running for you. So yeah, still a little bit of work to do, but it's coming soon to theaters near you. We appreciate all of you defending and protecting us online. For some naysayers, we appreciate you guys more than you guys ever know. We appreciate you guys, and helping out this movement and moving it forward. That affordable housing is meant for all of Siskiyou County, not just Mount Shasta. It's just Mount Shasta is just a pioneer flagship for the rest of the county. If we can do it there, we can do it county-wide. And our intention is to expand county-wide. So, Wairika, wake up. Dunsmuir, wake up. McLeod, wake up. Weed is waking up for sure. That's a big one that's waking up. Yeah. And the rest of Siskiyou County, it's time to wake up. Fort Jones, Etna, wake up. Hornbrook, wake up. Everybody needs to. Grenada, Big Springs, Gazelle, even tiny little Tenet, tiny little Doris, wake up. And it's time. So, more news to come. Love and light. We appreciate you. Namaste. Aloha. Woo!